In the gilded dawn of Sandton, at precisely 6:12 a.m., the Mokoena mansion was a picture of serenity. Naledi Mokoena, CEO of Mokoena Lux Properties, stood poised in a silk robe, a queen in her marble kingdom. The sun painted gold streaks across the Johannesburg mountains, a view framed by floor-to-ceiling glass. She shared a quiet moment with her husband, Thabo, a billionaire developer already lost in property deals on his iPad. A goodbye kiss, a familiar routine. He was off to a site visit, but as his briefcase clicked shut, a hidden vibration went unnoticed. A second phone, buzzing with a message from someone named Zinhle. "I'm outside the gate. Open up." Even the most perfect mornings have cracks hiding in the shadows. As the camera glides past smiling family photos, it settles on the secret Thabo carries out the door. Outside those very gates, a sleek black G-Wagon idled, its engine a low growl. Inside, sat Zinhle, a vision of ruthless ambition. With a fiery red weave and designer tracksuit, she was already curating her victory. She filmed a TikTok, her voice a confident whisper. "When you're about to take what est yours." The Alma piano bass from her car speakers was the soundtrack to her obsession. She snapped a photo of the mansion, zooming in on Naledi's silhouette in the window. A smirk played on her lips. "Soon, soon," she murmured. Her Instagram story was already live. A bold declaration for the world. Hashtag new Mrs. Mokoena loading. Obsession is a slow, sweet poison, and Zinhle was savoring every drop. Hours later, on the 32nd floor overlooking the Sandton skyline, Naledi was in her element. In the Mokoena Lux boardroom, she was not just Thabo's wife, she was the architect of an empire. With unwavering confidence, she closed a monumental 200 million rand deal. Her power was palpable. Just as the board erupted in applause, her loyal assistant Lindio leaned in, her voice a nervous whisper. "Ma'am, there's a woman downstairs asking for Mr. Thabo. She says it's urgent." Naledi's response was swift and cold, a queen dismissing a minor annoyance. "Tell security to remove her." She turned back to the window, her reflection superimposed over the sprawling city below. She was the queen of all she surveyed, protected by her power, but also blinded by it. Meanwhile, Thabo wasn't at a site visit. He was at a high-end spa in Rosebank, sneaking in to meet Zinhle. As she massaged his shoulders, her words were like honey, sweet, and manipulative. "Your wife doesn't appreciate you," she cooed. "I do." Then came the masterstroke. She pulled out a pregnancy test, two bold lines staring back at him. Panic flashed in Thabo's eyes, quickly replaced by a surge of misguided responsibility. He pulled her into a passionate kiss. He didn't see the truth. He didn't see that the two lines weren't from a miracle of life, but were crudely drawn with a red pen. In the world of deceit, lies are the sharpest blades, and this one had just pierced the heart of his marriage. That night, the illusion of perfection began to shatter. It was midnight when Naledi found the damning evidence, a smear of lipstick on Thabo's collar. He brushed it off, claiming it was from an over-enthusiastic client. A weak lie, but one she might have accepted before. Then she reached for his phone. The passcode, once a shared secret, had been changed. In that instant, the trust that had been the foundation of their lives crumbled into dust. Trust doesn't die with a bang. It dies in the suffocating silence of a changed password. In a small apartment in Melville, Zinhle's obsession had taken physical form. Her walls were a shrine to Naledi, covered in photos connected by red string, like a detective's crime board. Her best friend, Kagotso, looked on in horror. "This is crazy, Z," she warned, but Zinhle was lost in her ritual. "Burning sage," she chanted her mantra. "What's hers will be mine." She'd even stolen the lady's trash, a desperate hunt for a weakness. And she found one, a discarded pregnancy test, starkly negative. A wicked grin spread across her face. "Perfect," she whispered. Her plan was falling into place. Madness, it turns out, often wears a mask of perfume and determination. Zinhle, sporting a wig and sunglasses, spotted Naledi while shopping at Sandton City. She waited for the perfect moment when influencers and onlookers were close. Then, a staged accident. She accidentally spilled a hot coffee all over Naledi's designer outfit. Cameras flashed. Zinhle immediately started filming, her voice dripping with fake sympathy for her TikTok audience when the queen falls. But Naledi didn't fall. She remained calm, her dignity an unbreakable shield, even as her young son began to cry, frightened by the commotion. Zinhle got her viral moment, but Naledi showed the world that true power isn't about avoiding the fall. It's about how you rise. Dignity is the ultimate weapon. Subscribe for more episode. Bye-bye. See you to the next episode.